Joining me now for more on this groundbreaking partnership with MGM Resorts is the Commissioner of the NHL, Gary Betman. Gary, thanks for joining us. I'll start here. How did this partnership come to be, and also why did you feel it was important for the league to make this decision now?
Well, first of all, the world related to sports betting changed when the United States Supreme Court reversed the passable legislation and said the states could now legally enact sports betting, and a handful of states already had the required legislation to do that. We've had a longer-term relationship with MGM by virtue of their ownership of the T-Mobile Arena where the Golden Knights play. They've hosted drafts, they've hosted the Stanley Cup Final, and so we had a relationship that pre-existed with MGM, and as the world was changing, we thought it made sense for us to partner together, both in terms of being a sports betting partner, but also having MGM be a major sponsor, and they also have the designation as an official resort destination. So this is two entities that have worked together and used the opportunity of a changing environment to do more together.
Now, Gary, I imagine anytime you make any decision, let alone one of this magnitude, you analyze it from a lot of angles. This is obviously, there's a business side to this, but there's also the fans. How much did you get the sense that this was something the fans wanted to see happen?
Well, the fact of the matter is this is an opportunity for us to have more fan engagement, to give fans who want to another way to connect with the game, and maybe we'll attract even some new fans who aren't as familiar with our game and our players. And so while the American Gaming Association projected, I think, for us between $200 and $300 million of new revenues from sports betting directly or indirectly, the fact of the matter is, relative to our overall revenue base, that isn't dramatic. But what it does do is gives us an opportunity to connect with fans in a new and different way. And to the extent that we have new data that we can create, again, whether or not you're betting, it still gives you another way into the game.
Yeah, and attracting new fans, of course, never a bad thing. For any hockey fans that maybe aren't familiar with sports betting or have never engaged in it before, how can they expect their engagement with the game of hockey to maybe change?
Well, if in fact they want to bet on a game, and that will create interest in either a matchup or something that may take place in the course of a game, they'll have an opportunity to do that. I think this whole area is going to evolve over the next few years. What's going to be bet on, how it's going to be bet on, what states are going to have betting. I think we're in the infancy of what's likely to develop here, and our decision was we needed to be in a position to evolve with the times and not put our heads in the sand.
Smart decision by you. When can fans expect to see this sort of implemented? We get the announcement today, but when will actions actually start taking place?
Well, actually, there's betting currently going on in Nevada and in New Jersey, and as more and more states enact legalize sports betting, I think you'll see more and more activity, both at the national level and at the club level, because our clubs, to the extent that there's legalized sports betting in the places where they play their home games, there'll be an opportunity for them to engage as well.
Well, Gary, a groundbreaking announcement for a Monday morning here on NHL Network. I know you've been getting asked these questions all morning, and we'll continue to answer them throughout the day, so thanks for taking some time to chat with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for talking to me. Good to be with you.